Joining me now to talk about this, John McGuire, who spent 10 years as a Navy SEAL. Welcome, sir.
Hey, good morning, Carol. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We now know that there were rescue attempts, right? And they failed by just a few days. You know, we're used to watching shows like 24 and Jack Bauer go in to save the day, but it's not quite that simple, is it?
Well, that's Hollywood. You know, good intel on the ground it's a difficult job, and it takes a team, and it's not easy. That's why not everybody can do those type of things.
So what would a rescue mission look like?
Well, you know, it requires a lot of planning and a lot of people on the ground. And you know, I was a Navy SEAL, so we can talk about that. You know, everybody talks about Navy SEALs and the success we've had, but really it's the Army, Navy, Air Force, and you know, people back home and analysts. It's an entire team. It's a lot of preparation, a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of work. And
it's a very dangerous mission for the troops, right?
Certainly. You know, but you know, I've said it before on CNN. You know, the men and women who sacrifice for freedom and to rescue folks realize some things are more important than fear. And I've said it before, every American's important. And it's, you know, our hearts go out to Kaylas' family and all innocent people who are impacted by this terrorism.
Do you think that the United States should pay ransom to ISIS to release prisoners?
You know, I really don't think so, because if you do, it becomes an open season. You know, it's just like 5 high-level terrorist leaders exchanged for a deserter. It just emboldens the enemy and tells them that it works, and they're going to look for more opportunities to fund their terror.
So is the only answer that humanitarian aid workers not go to places like Syria to help those desperately in need?
You know, she certainly, you know, I think as we find out more about Kayla, we'll find out she's an amazing person. I have to say something about her parents, and that they raised a selfless child, not a selfish child. And she risked her life to help others. She sounds like an amazing person. But
again, I ask you that very difficult question. Is it time for Westerners to stop going to that part of the world?
You know, I'd hate to say that, but it certainly is dangerous, and we need to make sure people are aware of what they're getting into. I don't think, you know, you probably wouldn't want your daughter to go in that part of the world right now.
Right, you're absolutely right. But I'm with you. Kayla was an awesome person, and her heart was in the right place. You know, she just went to Syria, and she was captured while leaving a Doctors Without Borders hospital, and things devolved from there. John McGuire, thanks so much for your insight. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And I did want to read you another portion